folks. We're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Los Angeles Rams and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. Things going well so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Jordan Whittington on the return. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. Already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set, left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel, doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And he gives L.A. the first.
A gain of 12. And the Rams first down.
Here's Stafford. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Capture clean and to pick it off.
Stafford's pass intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. They'll go with Dowdle on the run. And give him the first down, Brock. Great results. That snap goes for 17.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and 10 from the 32. On the ground again with Dowdle. Another big rip for him. And he's finally taken down at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That's another Steelers first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Dowdle can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Take him down.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Throwing on second, Rogers. And there it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Rico Dowdle in from 3 yards. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Mike McCarthy, always offensive-minded, right? He wants them to go for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the
Now here's Rogers. And the tip-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Rams nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Whittington now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Stafford finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Stafford now on 3rd down. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. Our score, 6-0. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. That play's going to be cut down after a gain of 2, and that is going to be good for a Steelers first down.
You know, I like that call for a couple different reasons. Yes, you get the first down. That's the obvious. But more importantly, that defense, they've got to account for everybody offensively on the field.
There's the give to Dowdle. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's Rodgers. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams will have the football at the 35.
Intercepted by the Rams. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Stafford. To the outside, he's got Adams. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Give to Williams from the gun. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
It's a gain of 10.
Stafford now off the play fake. That's on target. Puka Nakua. And give him the first down here. Looks to be an even 20 on that play.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Rams.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play, and they get the first down, too.
At the 14-yard
Clock
line.
continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. First down, and they go right back to it. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Second to pass here on second down. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there. No chance. It's third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here he goes, third and long. This one's caught. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Complete to Jordan Whittington.
Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Nevis connects on the extra point. And they'll take the lead.
Rams 7, Steelers 6.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Wilson with a return here. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Approaching the final minute here before halftime. Now Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on it right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up second down. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Second down, it's Rodgers. We've got a screen to the running back. This is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, about 16 yards on that play.
It's a gain of
The
16
Steelers
yards.
calling their first timeout.
And the Steelers
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Rodgers to throw, second down. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Rodgers will look to throw. And this will wind up incomplete. So failure to connect brings up second down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Rodgers set to pass. And that hit breaks up the catch, takes us to 3rd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw, Rodgers. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he is in with the dive. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf. A 34-yard effort. Chris Boswell for the point after. Sent right down the middle and good. And their lead now stands at 6.
13, Rams 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Blake Corum now to return it. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. To throw, Stafford. He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Trying again following the sack. Stafford. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers will begin the 4th quarter with a football following the interception.
Stafford's pass intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick. Is about the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
A 40-yard attempt.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this 2nd half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL. College, yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I can just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive, like your point. We got to go out and we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, that felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Rodgers from the gun. Throw right side, caught by Bernard. Defender gets there, finally takes him out, but not before he picks up 29 yards. And that's going to give the Steelers the first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
On the draw, it's Dowdle. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Rodgers now on second down. He's in trouble, not going to get away. They drop him at the 29. And now it's going to be 22 yards for them to pick up on this third down.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Third and long for him here. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Boswell able to knock it through. And that grows their lead to 12.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Whittington now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Escapes the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Now Stafford to throw. He lets another one go. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just... just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Throw here, third down. Under pressure, down he goes. They got him at the 17. Working quickly here.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's fourth down.
Fourth down, here's Stafford. Taking a shot deep here. That's complete inside the 35. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 56 yards. And the Rams first down.
Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
From the red zone on first. Forced out to his right. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
That's caught by Williams. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's
on third down, here's Williams. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, LA.
Mevis now for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. That drops this lead down to 5.
Rams 14.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Steelers with the ball. They are leading, but not by a lot. First and 10 from the 32. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Rodgers off the play action. This is Metcalf working that right side. Gets it to the 15. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And lead is up to 12.
Steelers 26, Rams 14.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford back to throw. He beams one deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
41-yard gain. 1st down, Rams.
Here's Stafford. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects with Adams again. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense up to the line fast. From the red zone now. Buying some time right. And the Rush is going to win this rep. They get to it. Goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Stafford on 2nd down. He's in trouble, and they're going to get to him again. Sebastian Joseph Day. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And as they bring him down, a lot of yards, nicely done, but still short of the markers. It is 4th down. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.